The Shepherd and the Bandits. In a certain village, there lived a farmer. He had a lot of cows. All of them were looked after by a boy called Syam. He was a boy of discipline and good manners. His master loved him very much. Likewise, his animals also liked him deeply. His whistling was a magic spell to him. To all the cows, hearing his sound, they all surrounded him and obeyed him. One day, Syam went to the nearest forest to graze his cows. He left his cows to freely graze at a particular place in the forest where reeds and other grasses thrived in profusion. He sat on the trunk of a fallen tree and watched his cows grazing. Hours passed. All the cows stopped their grazing and started to take rest, lying here and there on the ground, green peasant grass. Syam unwrapped his parcel which he had taken with him and began to take his lunch. After lunch, he sat under a tree watching his cows very happily. Suddenly, he heard the hoofs of horses approaching. He saw some bandits coming to his direction. There was no time enough to hide the cows from their way. He had known very well that the bandits were ruthless and wicked rowdies, and they might assassinate anyone whom they met in lonely and deserted places. So, he hid himself in a small ditch that could be seen in the midst of an adjacent thicket. The bandits arrived at the place where the cows had been resting. They were very happy to see a lot of robust and bulky cows resting and ruminating in the grass. They planned to take all the cows to the city for selling. In their opinion, they got a marvelous loot without such strain. The leader of the bandits told his followers to catch the cows and to pull them along to the city. But when they tried to catch the cows, they did not obey the strangers. The bandits tried as far as they could to move a single cow even an inch. They were astounded excessively in the behavior of the cows. They thought that someone might be keeping the cows under some magic influence. If so, that one would also be somewhere near in the vicinity. The leader ordered his men to search the surroundings to ascertain whether somebody was hiding. The bandits searched everywhere, but in the end, one bandit saw Syam hiding in a ditch. He presented him before the leader. The chief bandit told him to take the cows with him to the city. It was the only way before him to save the lives of his cows. He whistled and the cows followed him with the bandits. At last, they reached a large house and the bandits killed one cow and slept. In the midnight, Syam went to his cows and led them to his own place. No bandit was aware of Syam's escape, for all of them were in deep sleep. Before daybreak, Syam reached his master's house and told everything about the mishap. The master was very happy and he appreciated Syam for his loyalty and courage. He was given 5 cows as a gift, and with the help of them, he became a rich man.